Yo, 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 everybody. What's happening? I'm just gonna crack this loose a bit, spin this over here. And then I can just move the mic out the way a bit. Yeah. That's better. It just lets me see more of the screen. And they can kind of see the mic there anyway. So that's fine. I think the audio should be good on the music, like not too loud. Yeah, seems okay. Right, let's have a look here. Damn it, I didn't add the Kabasi letter. That was a mistake of mine. I thought I did. Let's have a look at the Kabasi letter then and see what was going on with all this stuff with the shutdown and all that stuff, because obviously I've got no idea how all this is gonna react. Wow. Yo, yeah, sorry about that. I was just reading up on all of this shutdown stuff to kind of figure out how to tackle the markets. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a crazy one, man. But yeah, hello CS, anyway, morning mate, morning. Let's see if I can catch anything then. Might be a nope. You've had yeah, exactly. There's a lot going on, dude. So I was just trying to think, like, wrap my head around it, because obviously I've never experienced this before in a trading market, so this is all new to me, which means I need to be really patient and really mindful of how I tackle the market now. I might need to be a bit more reserved and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So just kind of figuring out what would be the right angle to take this at, you know. So we had a build up of this channel here that got taken, price pushed down to the downside. Yen is strengthening up, obviously. Let's have a look at CHF. So yen's GJ is down 0.25, GC is down 0.8. Let's have a quick look at GBP CHF just to make my life easier. CHF JPY is down there. Let's have a look how it looks on the 4-hour chart. Okay, yeah, I have noticed the yen the last this week kind of strengthening quite a lot, to be fair. I have noticed. I'm guessing you guys probably have as well if you trade CHF JPY. Oh, by the way, CS integrated. I have a free Discord now, so I made a Discord. So it's in the link above. You can just hit it and it's for free. And if I trade New York, I trade it in there, and then because I trade New York in there, it gives you a chance to speak to me directly and stuff like that. And it's a bit more casual and stuff. It's not so professional, if you catch what I mean. So yeah, that's interesting, that is. I mean, I still think you got more room to the upside than CHF JPY. I just think now we're getting a bit of a pullback for now. Also, now for the first time, I've officially got people using my name and my picture trying to say they're me. So I think I've made it. As a social media person, I think I've made it. I've officially got people trying to be me. They sent it in the chat. I was like, no way, that is hilarious. That is so funny. I cried almost, man. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Oh man. Wow, now you're probably, yeah, exactly. I was laughing so hard, bro. I was like, what? 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 Oh my god. Yeah, it's really funny. Really, really, really funny. Okay, so let's keep an eye on gold then. I think if I was gonna get in gold, I'd probably want to get in around about here. I'm gonna set some alerts. Price is falling off. It's not even really giving me an opportunity to hop in any type of reversal or anything on gbpjpy. The only thing I could think is if we get a pullback in this channel, then I'm willing to kind of catch in or hop into a potential reversal from there. But I can't figure out any other way for me to get back into that trade. So I'm just gonna have to sit and wait with that one. Pray that I get an opportunity to kind of hop into there. If I don't, it's fine. It is what it is, I suppose. On the 15-minute time frame, we just have a look at some of these levels. We got 3 levels right there. Then we got a weekly low right here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stay on M. Actually, you know what? M5 might be better.
At 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss retail sales year on year. Prior zero spot 7%.
Right, that's okay. That's fine. Retail sales for the Swiss is going to be fine. No problemo. And let's go to CHF. Considering we were listening to that just now. I'm expecting this zone to fail because you had a build up and we took that level out and then we pushed down. And we've kind of been seeing that through the whole of Asia. We had this build up here, we took that there, broke to the downside. Then we had this build up here, took that there, broke to the downside here, and now we got this build up here, we've taken that here, so I'm expecting this to break. So I'm expecting this demand zone to be a fail point. Also we got a government shutdown and stuff like that. If it's a risk related issue, the yen and the CHF are going to rally off of the back of there. But as I said, I'm not sure how the market is going to react. So I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear and just be very mindful of what's happening and what's not happening. So yeah, I have to be really careful with this one. You know what? I can make this the M15 zone, to be fair. Yeah, M15 zone. Boom. That works. Yep. So now if I go on M2, I'm gonna set an alert, so I'm gonna do that like 317, 313. And then what number was this? 323. Oh, I did 23, it's 32. That's fine. Right, so on M2 now, we've got the 2 minute time frame. I'll go on the 1 minute time frame and just kind of see how it goes from there. We've got the alerts there on the screen so you can see what's going on with that. Price did come into the 97.9, 97.6 level. Now it's going to be interesting. Are we going to get on this chart? Are we going to get price coming down, testing this level, and then falling down? That's what I'd like to see on there. So I've drew it out of 10 here so you guys can have a look. Bit of a crappy drawing, to be honest. Let me do that again, man. So I'd like to see price fall down, come back into this level, then drop again. Yeah, that's better. Still a crappy drawing, but it's better. So I'd like to see that on the thingy. Yeah. Have a look here then. So I'm expecting the zone to fail. Did we tag that zone yet? So 941, 941, 94. So you tagged that zone twice and now we're coming back up again. So what does that look like to me? I better get rid of all of these drawings anyway, because the chart looking clean. Shoot. So now all I'm seeing on this, yeah, is this build up here, and we're taking this level out here, and so we should come down, take these lows, and this invalid zone should also fail, is what I'm guessing. So let's just kind of see how that goes. But yeah, CS, I don't know if you're still here or not. But what stuff are you looking at? What trades are you looking at?
At 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss retail sales year on year. Price euro spot 7%.
So for me, shorts look better, but it happened at 6 o'clock. If it happens in Asia and it gives a big reaction, which is what GJ did on this, that's valid. That's a valid like sweep on a price action or whatever. But when it's at like 6 o'clock or whatever, nah, that's more of a misleading time or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Trap possibly, yeah, maybe, I don't know if that's the right word or not. But yeah, if you go on M15 on GJ, it looks like a really obvious zone for failing. I mean, look at that. Prices come straight back into that level anyway. Oh, wow. You're heavy on the DXY. Oof. Oof. Wow, you're very heavy on the DXY. Oh, damn. I hate the DXY, to be honest, man. That's why I like GBPCHF, gbpjpy. In my opinion, I prefer non-major currency pairs. I think majors are very overrated, man. GJB's blessing the charts on a daily basis, almost. It is Euro JPY, AUD JP. Any JPY is a better pair. I feel like the yen's better. It has more pip volume, more volatility. You can catch more R. You know, there's more direction on the yen than there is the USD. USD loves to do chopping around and consolidating and crappy stuff like that.
financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
I don't see us coming all the way down to this level today, in all honesty. I think that we might be bullish. I think we're going to come down and take these lows also, and then we're going to push up from there. On GU. Now, but entering some positions. Oh, nice, that's cool. Anything interesting? Yeah, I'll just mark it as Lake. Why not?
One minute remaining.
Yeah. We spoke. We had a similar view on that, didn't we? On Miko's stream. I remember that. Yeah. That's cool, man. So GJ is doing, I don't know what it's doing at all. So yeah, I can't
Minus
really
0.2%, minus
trade from
0.2%.
can't really trade from this high or this low. I need these highs and these lows to kind of break to give me direction or clarity on direction, and then I can start looking at getting into a trade and stuff. So I have to kind of be patient on that. At the same time, I can look at gold, so I might just go to gold and just set some alerts on here. So let's set some alerts. Right, that's done. That's got alert set there. 724, 722, 724, 671, 671 alert set there. Then you got this low here, 552, 551. Go down to 506. 506. Right, I got alerts set everywhere. Now I can look at gold and see what's going on with this big boy. I see today might be running an opposite retrace or correction that starts the final move this for me until it starts consolidating candles again. Yeah, I mean I'm not sure what to expect, just because of the fact that obviously you've got all this shutdown stuff going on. I'm a bit confused as to what the market's going to do, because obviously I don't have experience for that. I didn't think they were going to do it, and they did, and I don't have backtesting data of the last. They've had 22 shutdowns in the US history, so realistically I would needed to have backtested at least 4 shutdowns to find out how price reacted in those times. But the last one was only 8 days or something like that. No, the last one was 35 days, but on average it's only 8 days. So you'll have to see how the market reacts. But I'm funded on a couple of accounts anyway, so for me it's just a case of picking a prime setup, an absolute clean setup, and just taking that one trade. That's it. It's not about trying to hit 20-30 grand payout. I don't want to do that. I just want to hit one TP, get that one payout and call it a day, and just request a payout, and that's it. Just get money from the market. So yeah, man. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts. Also, gold just missed my key level right here. So obviously we had this key area right here on the 1 hour. I'll just put on the 1 hour in it. This area right here, it just missed it by 20.6 pippets. So 20 pips, 0.6 pippets, basically 20 pips. It just missed that key area. So yeah, I find that funny. Maybe if there was a fib on it, it would have actually, yeah, you could have just extended the fib to the 0.5 level and then took it from there. But I am gonna now extend that to there, because now that's technically support anyway. So yeah, I like the look of that. And gold looking nice, looking very nice, looking very nice, Akira. Sorry, that's a British accent, one of the ones that's annoying. Let's go back up to CHF. I might need to sit on a 10-minute time frame just to see it a bit clearer. So yeah. So what's your next levels on the DXY? Where do you think the DXY's next levels are going to be? Okay, pan's going up for that level. So close. Probably in the next couple minutes. See on this, yeah, on this we had a channel here. We took that channel out and then we've failed and made a higher high, internal anyway. So if that would have came down, broke through to the low side and respected that level, we could have got into shorts, but no. But obviously you've got this invalid zone right here, which is kind of saying to me, don't take a long, a short from this level, because I don't trade invalid zones. And invalid zones are basically supply and demand zones where most traders will be looking to get in the market. Oh, sorry. I'll keep that there actually, and then I'll draw out the next level. That got taken too. I can get rid of that. I can use that zone as the wrong zone, and then it's gonna be hard on M5, man, to find that clean level. Because you got all of these highs right here. So I think it's better to leave that level and then just mark out 877. Might be a safer level. And then I don't think price is going to come up to 519. I think we've kind of broken held below that 5 level, 135 level. So I think we might stay there. So let's see how that goes. Yen is stuck in some type of consolidation on the lower time frame anyway for now. Get rid of GBPCHF again. Go back to gold. What's gold doing? Gold is still creeping down slowly. It's gonna be hard for me to trade gold on this other account because I'll have to manually execute that trade. Might be hard to do that without that tool that I normally use. Yeah, there you go. G's took out that level. Beautiful. So that's good. It took that level out, so I can get rid of that and get rid of. Actually, I keep them on the charts because it's just easier if I see it on the chart. Helps me pick direction and stuff, so that's fine. So now prices took that level out, which is perfect. Now if I go on M5, yeah, magnificent. There's a lovely M5 invalid zone right here. I like the look of that. As long as we keep pushing up with momentum, they can eventually, when price does a reversal and stuff, we might be able to catch a move back into this invalid zone here, because it's not really giving me a chance to hop into anything to kind of follow that move. So all I could do is wait for it to give me like the reversal criteria and just kind of capitalize on that instead. But the DXY is moving beautifully. I'm putting the path tool back on. I need it. So right, let me get the path tool anyway. Yeah, so that's better. Yeah, that's better. See it more clearly. Okay. So EU's doing good today, man. Lovely volume on EU. A 5-minute candle's a funny one. Yeah, there's nothing there for me. Didn't even give me an entry on that. London Open in 7 minutes. See what that does. See if it gives anything or not. That's a candle and a half. That is 7 pippa. Oi, oi. Gold isn't doing much. I mean, that's a really big one, but that's better. That's much better. Alright, so now we're at London Open. That's the first minute done. Now we're in the second minute. So what we got on JPY is on the minute we come out and took this low. Is this important? We don't know. We're gonna see in a moment if it's important or not. If it is, yay. If it's not, nay.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Okay, so Euro has gone up and took the high. Had this build up come here. It would have been better if it come higher into this level, but no, still valid, I suppose. Set some alerts. 94, 95, 85, 88, 123, 85, 59. So that's taken the low. I don't really have any other zone except Asia low. Let's look at Euro USD. Go M5. Beautiful reaction right there. Take that out, take that out. Cancel that alert.
At 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Spanish manufacturing PMI forecast 53.8 on the prior 54.3. We also expect comments from ECB's Casimir, Kosher, and Simkus in Bratislava.
That was a 2.6 pip zone, which is nice. I like the look of that. I like the look of that. I think this might be the zone, possibly. Price is consolidating on here. What about gold? What's gold doing? Gold is sticky. What I mean by that is it's not really showing much on the M5. Have a look at M15. We did come out and take these highs right here on gold. And then we had a nice big wick on the upside, so that's interesting. And then we had wicks on the upper side, downside here, but then we're pushing down gradually, so I think that might be price taking a breather before it does another run again, possibly. Not too sure what to make of gold. I might just have to have patience on this one. I've got my limits there anyway, my alerts even. Just have to wait for an alert to get triggered and find out what the scenario is, I suppose. It's just one of those things. So we broke structure here. I just needed to pull back down and then give me an entry. So That's a big zone, isn't it? Yeah, big zone. But now, yeah, if it pulls back, tags it, and then we get like a something slightly better, then I'm going to be happy with that.
At 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Spanish manufacturing PMI forecast 53.8 on the prior 54.3. We also expect comments from ECB's Kazimir, Kosher, and Simkus in Bratislava.
EURUSD tagged that invalid zone. That's interesting. Wanted to take that but can't. I'll give you an exact explanation why. Higher low basically led to a higher high, led to a higher low, led to a higher high. You could have said higher low, lower high, but then it tagged this invalid zone and now it's going to go back up. So it's possible and it's doing it. Yep, I was right. Let's just bring this back to oh, one was way too thin. Yeah, two's perfect. And if it does go higher, it's fine. I don't mind that because you do have this high up here for GU to come and potentially take, which is 17 pips. That's a lot, but you could do that. I'm not sure because EU could come up 20 pips as well, can't it? Have to wait and see because EU's up 43 right now, GU's up 27, 28, so it might even be the case where GU just picks up that 20 pip difference which works up to there and EU just kind of comes up and makes it equal high with it. It's fine as long as both of them give confirmation for a short after, or even if they give confirmation for a long to go up to that level, I'm willing to take it, but it just depends if I'm going to get it or not. That's the main thing. It's obvious that the yen is way stronger than the CHF. So if I was going to buy one, I'd buy the CHF.
One minute remaining.
It'd be nice if obviously EU GJ comes, takes this low here, GBPCHF tags into this level and then break structure and stuff. That'd be like magnificent, man. Because now you've had a 10, 11, 12 pip move on there. that's out of my preferred window, you know.
Ten seconds. $51.5, $51.5, lower than forecast, $53.8.
So EU did break the high there. Just made a potential high low, might go make another higher high. I can go on M2 now. Yeah, I mean 97.2. Yeah, I think it will. Personally, this is what I'm looking for on the DXY papaya. Close down here, retest, and then come back down. But obviously NFP might just completely go all the way back up again. But obviously we might not be getting NFP anymore because the government shut down. So
At 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Swiss manufacturing PMI forecast 48 on the prior 49.
so yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting one because you might not actually get NFP this week. It might be next week then, or the week after and stuff. It's going to affect all the data points and stuff like that with NFP. So I don't know how the market is going to react to this. Historically speaking, whenever you've had a shutdown, the Fed's always been dovish. So we'll see how that changes things. And the stock market's always had a huge rally off of the back of it as well. So this is new to a lot of people, including me. And I have to just sit, wait, and just kind of see what happens. But where did you think DXY was going to go down to anyway, Papaya? I know you deleted your comment, but, you know. Guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask because there's a lot of patience needed right now, so I'm just kind of sitting and waiting. Oh, okay. I was saying something earlier, but then you disappeared, and I was like, oh, maybe he's busy with the work or whatever. Because I know you're working and stuff, so yeah. So what did you say? Where did you think it was gonna go down to? I think you meant this low, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Wang says lower US yields versus the G7 is needed for weak dollar long term.
Yeah. That's cool, bro. That's cool. Yeah, I see that. I see what you're thinking. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna do that today though. Just because the average is 0.43. 0.43 again. 0.41. So we're doing about 0.4 to say 4.5. So I don't see us doing a 0.7 move to come down to this level today. But yeah, probably tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, for sure. But if you're talking about today, then nah, I don't see that. I really don't see that.
Well, hello everybody.
How
This
can
is
that
Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com.
The shorts might be getting ready on GBP,
Isn't that one big
EURUSD and GBPUSD. EU and GJ and GCHF are looking like they're lining up for longs. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on this because there might be a trade coming in a minute, possibly. I'm gonna have to stick on M2 to be fair and just try and catch clean structure off of that. There you go. GCHF has tagged that zone. Now I'd like to see bullish pressure coming into the market, break that structural level right here, and then we could potentially hop into longs.
Time, we get Swiss
And if we're doing that,
forecast 48 on the
we can take shorts on EU and
we
GU.
expect comments from ECB's Elderson.
So let's see what happens with that. Because look at that, price took that level straight out. I knew that was an invalid zone as well. It could work as a demand zone that brings price to go higher if I'm looking to short, or it could work as a zone that gives a reaction and then eventually leads to a fail point. But now we've got to watch out for all of these zones right here. And where's the next M5 invalid zone? Just drag it over here. So here's the next zone. So that's fine. We haven't tagged. That's an M2 zone, I think. Tagged an M2 zone. I want it when it's clean, bro, without any kind of disruptions. When there's a disruption, it's so annoying. Yeah, take that zone out and then give me a nice little pullback. Because that's balanced. That's got a bit of a gap there, but that's balanced. Delete that now. And then what about on GU? That's what's GU looking like? Well, that zone's already failed, hasn't it? So that's perfect. High, low, higher, high, higher, low, lower, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, lower, high, lower, low, break structure there. So the nearest zone for me to take a short is gonna be, I don't like this, it's coming into the level. Stop, damn it. Whoever said trading M1 is easy, I said trading is easy, but not M1. But trading itself is easy. And now DXY's come back into 97.6. Look at that. The body's come back into 97.6. Okay, GU's about to annihilate that zone. U still needs a few more minutes. Okay, gbpchf is looking lovely. And we do have an M2 zone right here as well. I'm really liking the look at that. And obviously we know that the what's it called? CHF is weaker than the yen. So there's gonna be a limit set on here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some. For me, it's already bearish, but I needed an entry model. I can't really find one.
1 minute remaining.
Stop loss. I needed it at 70, 71, and then stop loss is 3 pips. 0.25% risk on the limit. So that's beautiful. Now it just needs to not invalidate anything by pulling back. No. You calm down, boy. You calm down, boyo. You relax. Oh, shoot. You relax there. Now I'm going to stay on M2 now. So yeah. Let's see how this goes.
10 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's already given bearish momentum there and everything, but I needed to pull back and give me an entry, but
48.
doesn't want it, does it? Oh, shoot. What was that news? What was that news? Okay, Swiss manufacturing PMI come out bad. That's good. I just need a pullback now. Because then we've seen more Swiss weakness. Which obviously should mean that we should get into longs if it pulls back. Please. Please. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. So yeah, let's just see what happens from there. Oh wait, why did I close X for, man? I need X open for news. Why did I close X? I'm taking this because this took out the low by like 3-4 pips, so that's fine. Right, okay, let's get ready to take it on this account. So GBPCHF, entry 770, ending 770 on the M1, 770, SL on the low, so 840, that's 3 pips. It's kind of on the M2, wasn't it? On the top of that zone there. I got 76 there. Right. I got pending on GBPCHF. This market is so bloody annoying because now all it's done, yeah, is it's dropped bloody 23 pips and I stuck at this low. It's just gonna do some bollocks again. I know it is. I'm getting slightly irate with it as well now. Won't lie. I wanted a long, couldn't catch a long. Wanted a short, couldn't catch a short. Bruh. Bruh. Now I can't take a short anymore because you've already dropped 30 pips right there. I'm not expecting a 30 pip drop and then a 15 pip pullback and then another 30 pip drop. The volumes, it's not likely to do that. It's really not likely to do that. And how far are we away on here? And we're about 8-9 pips away on this, which is okay. 8-9 pips ain't too bad.
Bank of England's man says we have to balance inflation and activity.
Nice took these lows anyway. So I knew that zone was gonna fail. Beautiful, it failed magnificently. But now the issue is price gonna
higher for longer inflation risk is playing out.
Now the point is price gonna come back all the way to here? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a big drop as a big move as it is from there anyway, man. Look at that. We're already like 12-13 pips away from that level.
Bank of England's man says put more weight on inflation persisting.
I just don't see it doing that. I really don't. I just don't see it doing that.
One man says rates on hold is appropriate for the current period. And at 3:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Italian manufacturing PMI forecast 49.9 on the prior 50.4.
This just means I have to sit and wait a lot more and wait for a clean zone now. Damn it, that's so annoying. So if it broke structure, would have needed it to pull back into here. How big is this zone? 4.5, that's not bad. Ah, damn it. I don't think that zone's gonna hold.
Bank of England's man says there is a drift in inflation expectations.
Is there a speech going on right now or what? How Forex factory? Spanish manufacturing and stuff like that, right? Okay. Get rid of all of that.
Man says supply side of the economy continues to be in trouble. Right, GBPCHF is slowly pulling back to that level now. It was actually valid on GJ because it would have gave you a break even in 1 minute. As soon as tagging that zone. It just didn't feel right. Just didn't feel right. Bank of England's man says tariff landscape continues to shift.
And then you would have got tagged right there. Let's see what's going on. Still not coming to that zone yet.
At 3:45 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Italian manufacturing PMI forecast 49.9 on the prior 50.4.
Yo, it's laundry day.
As man's domestic component is the more important issue in the UK. At 3:50 a.m. Eastern Time, we get French manufacturing PMI forecast 48.1 on the prior 48.1.
I was wondering where you were, man. Makes sense. Oh, I got a limit set on GBPCHF buys, but I got a feeling this is gonna break structure just here right now, and then it's gonna tag the invalid zone, and it's gonna mean I can't take it even from here. So yeah, big possibility of that. Big possibility of that. Oh knows. Oh knows. From this level. One knows.
Bank of England's man says tax and minimum wage rises are being passed through.
Yeah, gold is a bit of a tricky one today, man. I've been looking at gold, a bit of a tricky one today, bro. Yeah, look, it did it as well. Damn it. This is hilarious price action, yeah, because obviously, you know, I've been waiting for ages for a trade in it, Francis, yeah, and then I get one and it's just like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna let your entry happen. And the issue is now, yeah, because this zone is so close to this invalid zone, yeah, it could tag in, give reaction, hitting SL here, then carry on going on. Because basically, a lot of the time, if price tags into these levels, yeah, it might come all the way down, take out this here, to then push it up and take out that level. So, and it's just hit it right at, I think it might have just hit it. I think it might have just hit it. 79, bloody hell, there you go. And I'm gonna have to wait for this invalid zone to fail for me to enter from a nearer demand zone, and who knows what's gonna happen there. It might just completely swerve us, because we've not had good luck this week, have we, Francis? Not at all. I wanted shorts on EU, GU, it happened, it didn't tag me in or anything, bro, yeah? Literally horrendous price action. Because literally, I wanted it from here. But yeah, the last three, I hope you got in the right. Bruh, I couldn't get into anything, man. Price, innit? But obviously, price dropped from here, bro, yeah? It dropped. Damn it. It dropped. Bloody 13 pips, yeah? I was like, no way are we gonna sell now, because we've just had price come here, bro. Right here. And then that could easily be price taking this level, taking all of this channel. Taking all of this channel here to continue going higher. But at the same time, you could say that's a breaker structure and that zone's still valid. So I was just like, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just not gonna. It's not absolutely clean how I want it. It's valid, but it's not clean. So I was just like, nope. So yeah, when you're trading M1 CS, bro, there's a lot of invalidations and stuff like that you need to pay attention to like give you the. I only trade A+ setups. I only trade A
49,
plus.
49,
That's it.
Lower than forecast.
I don't
49,
trade
spot
A
9.
A minus, only A plus.
At 3:50
So, yeah.
a.m. Eastern Time, we get French manufacturing PMI forecast 48.1 on the prior 48.1. At 3:55 a.m. Eastern Time, we get German.
It's not even that.
manufacturing
It's just
PMI
been like
forecast
crappy the last few
48.5
weeks,
on
to
the
be
prior
honest, man.
48.5.
I've been calling price a lot really well, but I just couldn't get a clean entry, bro. So it's just been like really crappy, man. But EU didn't tag into anything. If anything, now on EU you could potentially short from this level here, but that's a big SL on the M2. Let's go M1. On M1 it's valid, but yeah, I trade M1. So obviously my style is different to everyone else's, because everyone else is a swing trader and stuff like that. My trades are about hour and a half, and they're like 10, 15, 20 hour. So I'm happy with that. I don't like swing trading. I don't want to be in a trade for like 1 week, 2 weeks, or 4 or 5 days, or 3 or 4 days for like 2 or 3 or 4 or. I don't like that. I'd rather be on lower time frame, in and out the market, in and out the market. And it's harder as well, which I kind of like, because if I ever go up to higher time frame, it'll be a piece of cake in it, because then I've traded the lower time frame at a faster pace, harder time frames and stuff like that. So if I go up to like 1 hour or 15 minute or 4 hour time frame, I will annihilate the markets, because it'll be like so easy, you know, after trading like the hardest time frame and stuff. This zone is still valid now. If you break structure here, this zone is still valid. So let's move limits. The 30 plus 1.9 to 2.6. Yeah, so we'll go 36 and SL will go 10. There. Confirm. Dawn. That one's out of here. Hey, why have I got 2? What the hell? Why have I got 2 there? I don't know what happened there. There you go. So now I just need to wait for price to pull back to that level. Let me modify this also. 63. That was 4. So on this one,
One minute remaining. Ten seconds. 48 spot 2, 48 spot 2 higher than forecast, 48 spot 1. At 3:55 a.m. Eastern Time, we get German manufacturing PMI, forecast 48 spot 5 on the prior 48 spot 5. We also expect
Manufacturing come out good.
to Guindos. And at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Eurozone manufacturing PMI, forecast 49 spot 5 on the prior 49 spot 5. We also expect comments from ECB's REN.
Right, I've adjusted my limits now. If GBPCHF does a pullback, sorry, I just had to do that. Oh, mine is a mix of mostly 15 4-hour. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I just literally do low time frame, that's all. So on this, you would have potentially had no partials and then got tagged potentially a SL because it's coming up. So that would not have been a good trade anyway. So I'm happy I didn't take that. Really happy. Because it shows that my patience was right. Thank God. Patience is the best thing in trading, man. I swear it. I swear it. I need you to come down now, tag this zone, and then give me like a nice little, you know, nice little move. Oh yeah, you know what it is in trading CS? A lot of people have that mentality, my way or the highway trading style. Yeah, for me, it's a bit different. I think that as long as you're making money from the market, bro, it doesn't really matter. Like, I've got friends who trade ICT, I've got friends who trade SMC, I've got friends who are fundamentalists on the 4-hour, the daily. I have a couple of friends who trade M1. And for me, like, my mentality is I don't really care, but as long as you're making money, that's all that matters, isn't it? All of the strategies work, to be honest. It's all about you as a person, isn't it? How do you psychologically handle that strategy and stuff, you know what I mean?
One minute remaining.
Tiny gap there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All of this is fully balanced price action. So I'm confident that this might work. You just tag that 2.5 pip zone. Yeah, it's a thing I just say in it a lot. In it, damn it. I say it a lot. You'll get used to it, bro. I'll try my best to control my innits. Damn, you alright, man. Yeah, in summary, don't care how you do it as long as you're making money. That's the right. Yeah, that's why I don't really care, because everyone says, oh, M1 can't be traded, blah blah blah. That's fine, bro. If that's your belief, go
49
ahead.
spot
I don't
5,
really
49
care.
spot 5 higher than forecast, 48 spot 5.
I'm not here to prove anything to anyone. Like, I'm just here to like prove to those who say you can't trade M1 that well.
At
Obviously
4
you
a.m.
can.
Eastern time, we get Eurozone manufacturing PMI forecast 49 spot 5 on the prior 49 spot 5. Norwegian manufacturing PMI prior 49 spot 6. We also expect comments from ECB's REN.
Oh, we get we get UK manufacturing PMI at 9:30. Oh, it'd be nice to get tagged in before, and then if we don't get slapped by an SL, the news comes out good, and then GBPCHF rallies even more. That would be magnificent, you know, if it happens. Obviously, if it don't, it don't, innit? But if it does, that would be cool. That'd be nice. That'd be a happy chappy thing. Let's go on to the trading chart and see if there's any news going on. No news as of yet. No news as of yet. Okay, so now I see GBPJPY a bit more clearly. So lower high, lower low, lower high, broke structure
According to
here.
Infax, oil refinery in Russia's Yaroslavl
Made a high,
is
made a
working as
higher
normal
low.
after the fire extinguished.
So for me, now I could look for longs. Now that price is getting a bit more cleaner. So if that holds, that would be nice. And then now I'd like to see price come up and break this high. And then I'll be happy. But then you got lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, tagging this demand zone after taking this level out by 6.5 pips. I'll give that. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. So if it breaks structure here, takes out this level hit. Shoot, there's another zone right there, isn't it? This is the issue, because you've got a supply zone here and a potential supply zone there. I just have to see what price action does. It's hard to say, man. I just have to kind of wait and see what it does. But I like the look of this. We might miss this trade, possibly. But EURUSD is doing okay if I were to have taken that trade, but I didn't. Would have been no partials as of yet. Partials would have been around 12 to 15 pips. I'd have probably targeted 15 pips. Just because I want to be greedy. So that'd have been 6R. But I don't know, man. Look at GU pushing up. I don't like the look of that. On M2, lower high, low, low, lower high, low, low, lower high. And then on GU, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high. Why is there such a divergence? Don't like the look of that, I'm being honest. Do not like the look of that.
One minute remaining. I'll lead with Eurozone manufacturing PMI.
Yeah, GU's being very interesting to say the least. I have friends who nah, don't I don't know, man. After the inits
10 seconds.
I have friends who have trading experience and try to talk down to me with technicals and etc, but it's but he is not trading, and yet I am still trading after 4 years. Exactly.
Higher than forecast, 49.5.
For me, my mentality is simple. If you want my opinion on something, I'm happy to give my opinion on something. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, what not to do. I'm gonna say, if you say, look, Bash, what's your opinion? That's what I think. I'm not gonna say you have to accept it, because I don't care what you accept or what you don't accept. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't affect my life. I know I'm doing well as a trader. I know, like, obviously, as a trader, I'm doing well. I'm doing well enough to come on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm doing well enough to come on YouTube and call price action. I'm doing well enough to come on YouTube and wait for 1-2 weeks for a trade because my psychology is good enough. And when I do take a trade, normally it's on YouTube anyway, so you see everything. Like, you know what I mean? So why do I need to prove anything to anyone? I don't. That's why if people say like, oh, you know, you're wrong, whatever, I just, yeah, okay, cool, bro, peace out, have a good day. I don't really care. Like, it literally doesn't affect my life in any way. Yeah, honestly, innit? It's my go-to word. People who quit trading shouldn't advise you how to trade. Decide for yourself. The only people who should advise you are the ones who have a solid level of experience, bro. I don't even meet that criteria because I've only been trading for actual trading charts 10-11 months, maybe 11 maybe 11-12 months, just about a year. I started April last year, but I didn't trade for about 6 months because I did a good idea. Right, we got summer price actions before elections, let's not trade. We got elections in November, let's not trade. You got January inaugurations, let's not trade. So I did really good times of picking just to sit back and relax. So in terms of actual trading experience, I've only got about 10-11 months, but I've been absolutely annihilating the markets, bro. But obviously, like, that's me. Not everyone's gonna have that experience I do. Some people take 2, 3, 4 years to get profitable and consistent, or whatever, and some people take one year to do it. It's just everyone has their own thing. So now the next zone would be this one right here. Oof. Oof. I don't want a 4-pip SL on GBPCHF because the spreads are so crappy anyway, and the pip volume so low that I would really hinder. Because what's 15? 15 pips is only 3.75. Oh, how much is 35? Yeah, 8.7. Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather just not take that trade, in all honesty. I'd rather just not take it. And how far are we away from my entry? We're 12. I'm gonna cancel that limit. Unfortunate it is, but it is what it is. The price is way too far away for me to wait for a decent pullback for me to still justify taking that. Unfortunately, I can't do that, man. I just can't. Okay, so we've come back into this level again. We might come down, take this low, and then push higher. If we do, longs are still valid. But I can't see a clean entry for shorts anywhere as of yet, because if I'm looking to buy right here and this zone holds, I can't take a short until it fails. So yup, waiting and waiting. So GU is doing better actually, because it's showing more bullish price action, and EU's just lagging behind it. So where was the M5 low that I wanted to? It was that low, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this low here. But on GU is much more cleaner. It's a much more, it literally took that zone by 1.4 pips and then flew straight up after that. Broke structure, didn't tag demand zone, annoyingly. Broke structure again. Yeah. We probably got M5 invalid zone right there. Yeah, man. You know, for me, the only thing I want to do in terms of trading and stuff like that is just being a psychology-based mentor, where when I'm trading, you trade with me in Discord, like one-to-one. We do a Discord video call and we talk about everything. So I'm doing my trading, you're doing your trading, but you're telling me why you're taking the trade, you're telling me the reasons for the trade. I see your face reaction, I see how you're thinking in the market, and then we talk about, was the trade valid, was it not valid, was the loss valid, was it not valid, how do you feel about it, why do you feel like that? It's like basically like full-on trading psychology mentorship. That's the only thing I want to do, because I think that's better than teaching courses. Because I think course sellers, I think they're scammers, man. I really do. Like, a lot of them are scammers. Like, we know all these people. So because of that, I'm not looking for that. I don't mind doing educational content, but that's kind of similar to a course. So I don't know how I'll be able to differentiate from that. If I'm making money from the markets, I don't see why I'd need to do all this stuff anyway, you know. In all honesty. The psychology mentorship I want to do to help people. Let's get rid of this anyway, because we're not gonna potentially catch a trade now anyway. Bro, let me make you all laugh. Remember the trade that hit SL? It's now 30 pips past the TP. Welcome to trading, brother. Welcome to trading. You have a good experience, yeah? Good experience, yeah. This is a Z trading, yeah? Very good, yeah. Very good, yeah. Very, very good, yeah. No, but bloody hell, I mean, just look at all of this, man. I called it as well, the longs. I called it. Damn it. Why you know give me entry? Stupid. Oh, bloody stupid. Okay, let's go over to New York session. I don't know if I'll trade New York session. I've been trying to fix my car at my friend's garage, so I haven't even had a chance to look at the charts till I get home. Hiya. Okay, let's have a look at your gold trade that basically said to you, peace out, sucker. Let's have a look at that. Let me just sort this stuff out first. Okay, so let's look at gold then. Oh god, that's funny, bro. You know, look at my limits, bro. I had my limits set here, bro. 3,850, bro. I was waiting for price to come to 3,850, triggered the limit, then I was gonna get in longs. And then I thought, just in case that fails, yeah, I wait for this level here, so 3,839, and then trigger longs from here. And yeah, gold is flying, absolutely flying. Oh wait, okay, so entry was 3861, 3861.53. SL was 3854. 03. Oh no. TP was 38 to 81. Oh, it just took you out. It just took you out by 7 pips. It took you out by 7 pips. No. No. And then it went up 2.6R. Oh damn. Yeah, I see that. I was waiting for it to come take this low in it, yeah. So I was looking at something more along the lines of like this. And then if that failed, then I was looking more along the lines of this. That'd have been 5 and then 3 there. So that's what I was kind of looking at. But obviously I would have had tighter SL on M5. Oh, look at gold go. Oh, look at that. Oh. Come on, baby, £1 fish. Yeah, that's gone, mate. Gold ripping away. Ripping away, mate. Ripping away. Rip, 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 rip. Don't worry, Francis, bro. These things happen, man. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It is what it is, brother. Okay, UK manufacturing PMI, Eurozone CPI. Okay, ADP manufacturing PMI. See what happens. Come on. Come on, bloody idiot. Give me move. Give move, idiot. Gold going for 4K all day long. It is going for 4K all day long. Because yeah, you know, I was telling this to Francis and stuff yesterday, or Sack. Gold works on psychological levels when it comes to all-time highs, and you'll see a lot of the time where it'll round over to like 37, 37.50, 38, 38.50, and it's kind of like right here 37.91. That makes sense. People are taking partials in their trades and stuff like that and then capping out of it, and then it had a test back of this level, then it flew all the way up here to 87. But we're right near 3900. So once 39 is gonna come, it should probably do a pullback again. Then it'll fly for 39.50, possibly 98. That will pull back again, and then it'll go for 4K. And then once it hits 4K, everyone's gonna do backflips in their houses. So yeah, gold is easy to trade, I think, from TP level. You just look at psychological levels, and if it doesn't hit it and does a pullback and you got enough profit, just swing that position. Swing that position. Like when I get my own personal account, I'm gonna swing trade M1. So I'm gonna try and get like 400, 500, 600 odd trades by swinging it for like 1 week, 2 weeks or something like that. So if I can hop into like a gold long with an 8 pip SL and catch like a 7,000 pip move, that's gonna be like how many or? I just want to catch like 400 or 500 odd trades only on my personal account. And then I'll trade prop firms alongside that intraday, and then I'll trade intraday entries but swing positions on my personal account. Because a lot of the time I catch the high of the week a lot of the time, but obviously I close out after that. But I'm willing to like catch that trade, hold it, and swing that position and see where it goes. Bloody hell, GBPCHF, mate. Look at that. Yeah, mate. I'm so happy about that, but sad at the same time because I couldn't get tagged. Wait, where's Discord? Let me do the sound. Does it have like a wap sound on Discord? I can't just use the soundboard, can I? I think I have to be in a room or something, right? To use the soundboard. Where's sound? Soundboard. No, it doesn't let me. I don't know how you do the soundboard stuff then. I think you have to be in a Discord call. Oh. We'll keep an eye on gold anyway, just because why not?
ECB's De Guindos says we will make clear recommendation about reducing the number of capital buffers.
But I'm glad I was right about the shorts on GU and how prices fell so far past it that it's kind of taken these lows and done such a big pip volume. It's kind of risky to take that short when price pulls back. I'm glad I didn't take it and price has done this because it means I was right in terms of how I was viewing the market. Yeah, look at this go, man. Gold is on a mad one. What's silver looking at? If gold's up 0.8, silver must be up way more than that.
De Guindos says second recommendation will be about smaller banks.
So gold's up 0.82. Silver's up 0.1. It says double of what gold is. Yo. Look at that move though, man, in Asia session. Wow. That's a big move. Wow, silver's done. Wow, silver done a mad move in Asia. Yeah, huge move, contracted all the way back and then shot up again. What about Bitcoiners? Okay, so Bitcoiners. I want to go on 1 hour for Bitcoin actually. I think it's a bit better to see. Yeah, okay. So tagged into that level there and then shot up again. Yeah, that's interesting. What about oil? What's oil looking like? 4 hour. Let's go on the daily for oil actually. I think daily be better. It's still up by 0.6, but it is trending downwards to be fair. Oil is trending downwards. What about Nasdaq and wow, look at Nasdaq and stuff. They're down. S&P 500, Nasdaq.
De Guindos says the current level of rates is the correct one.
Are these just mirror image charts of each other? This is literally mirror image charts. And the VIX is up. So let's go on the daily. The VIX is up. Showing that there's more volume coming in, which makes sense. There's going to be more volume in the market, obviously, because you got the short down happening and stuff. So yeah.
At 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get UK manufacturing PMI forecast 46.2 on the prior 46.2.
Look at CHF JPY for down 0.37, 68 pips. Yeah, that makes sense. We're seeing it on Euro GBP, GBP CHF and GBP JPY. We're literally seeing that massive difference. Okay. We just done 40 pips past.
US said to seek repeal of Basel rule change that
The
aided
volume
BNP.
is insane. The volume is insane on gold. Yeah, mate. Big man gold. Okay, so that failed. Let's go to CHF. That's done a lovely wick on the downside. It's not bloody given an entry, man. This is the only place. Mister's here, Mister's here, Mister's here, Mister's here, and then tagged us here when we're not looking. Are you serious right now? But the problem is we're so high up anyway. Like we're up 22 pips already. 17 from that level. 10 from that level, 4 from that level. Is it really worth trying to get into such a big move after it's kind of played out so much already anyway? It's not really worth it, is it? Because you just reducing the profit you can make. But I do like this though. We got a nice little channel going on here. Lovely little channel going on. That was a crappy line, that was, isn't it? Got a lovely little channel going on here. We got this high just above. And then price might just wee. So I do like the look of that. So let's draw that out for now. Now we've got a nice little channel going on. And then drag that over there. And then over there. I'd like to see it come take that level and then kind of drop from there. That'd be nice. It's kind of making a flag pattern, isn't it? It's like compressing in as it's going up. Sack, do you know why everyone likes AMD over Ryzen over Intel? Because when I was looking at that computer build I want to do, bro, because I want to use Intel. Everyone keeps talking about Ryzen, but I think that's pure gaming based, isn't it? I think Intel's better for general computing, isn't it? Because I'm going to be using it for computing / live stream for YouTube, not really gaming. Obviously, the computer will be able to do gaming anyway.
Extends gains last up nearly 1%, $3,895.09 an ounce.
Wow. That's in futures market. They got slightly higher pricing on the futures market. I mean, look at M15 though. It's like a clear channel. Just look at that.
At 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get UK manufacturing PMI forecast 46.2 on the prior 46.2.
I prefer that there. That looks nicer. Or cleaner, should I say. I'm gonna lock these down. And then set an alert here at 94. They might have to potentially catch the reversal. So G's pushed all the way back up, EU slowly following. Like I said, there's no entries on this as well. Why is price giving no entry, guys? Oh, damn. Alright, get rid of that. Now we're 9 pips beyond that level, so get rid of that. Now it has to kind of come down. I can't really take it from here. Oh my god, look at that. I suppose you could. Yeah. It's on M1. Yeah, there's a bit of a channel going on here. There's a bit of a channel going on. So once again, another day where price action's crappy. Ah, these wheels are annoying on this track.
One minute remaining. Oh, I got a new guy joined the Discord. Good timing. 10 seconds.
Alright, so 10 seconds until news. Let's see what happens.
46.2, 46.2 as expected.
Okay, they come out as expected. That's interesting. Just made 300 pips on gold. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. That's good, man. Well done, bro. I was waiting for gold to push down a bit more and then get an entry, but it didn't give me a clear entry, man, so I left it.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Lovely move, man. Lovely move on gold. Absolutely lovely move on gold. Just look at that. Yeah, it's gonna retrace because you're right at 90, you're right at 900, so 50 pips away, so you might start getting bearish pressure just because everyone's starting to take partials out the market. What do you mean? Obviously, I'm on YouTube, and so I'm focused here. What do you mean? Yeah, we can do, but obviously, I got the stream on here, innit? So. I don't get what you mean, bro. Explain. I get what you mean. The problem with that is, yeah, we'd end up talking too much and missing trades. I used to do it before in London. I used to call with my friends, bro, be like ripping each other, and then used to miss trades because we're busy messing around. That's why New York session. you know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine, bro. Yeah. But normally in New York session, if I stream, I don't mind streaming in the Discord in New York session, yeah. But London session is like my favorite one, so I have to be focused in it. Because if I'm not focused, bro, you know what I mean? Oh man. What the hell? Why does it keep doing that? I think the shorts are now still valid. We just need to wait for price to come up. Obviously you've taken London and Frankfurt high, which is okay, but I'd like if it come up to these highs and then short it down. I don't see EU doing a 35 pip move now, in all honesty.
ECB's De Guindos says fiscal policy challenges could give rise to increase in yields.
See how it's sat in this channel?
According to a source, European Commission plans to hike import tariffs on foreign steel to similar levels as the US and Canada, and cut foreign steel quotas by nearly half in new safeguards package.
Hmm. I don't have to look at that. I'd rather let it go up then catch a reversal. So like I'll just keep shorting it down. I'd rather do that.
So the European Commission is expected to raise steel import tariff to 50%.
Ten o'clock, so 15 minutes we got CPI for Eurozone. This doesn't matter to me because we're ultimately in a channel. We just broke out of that channel, so I'm expecting us to break structure to the low side and start shorting from here. I don't think this is a move to buy. This is a move to short, I think. Let's keep watching, see what happens. I mean, it's looking better and better and better, isn't it, to be honest?
At 5 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Eurozone CPI, year-on-year forecast 2.2% on the prior 2%. Month-on-month forecast 0.1% on the prior 0.1%, and core year-on-year forecast 2.3% on the prior 2.3%.
Nine minutes for Euro CPI. Had a build up, sweep, and then push to the upside there. There's no potential entry, unfortunately. That's about 2.5, 3 pip move. Mambo VP, hello guys. Hello, Karibu, Mambo Pa. Slow stream, bro. Very slow stream. Oh shoot, yes, still here. Hi. I'm thinking about taking shorts, but I think I might be left. So that would have worked out sticky because you would have took an L right there unless you covered the high. And you would have had break even here, but doesn't matter. Oh, I would have been close. Yeah, possible. I don't like the price action, man. I really don't like the price action. And then there's the yen falling again. Yay. And it didn't let me even... Yeah. Magnificent price action today. Absolutely magnificent price action. That's sarcasm, by the way. Look at all of that. Ooh. Feel like slapping the markets today. Set these alerts for the rest of the day. I'm gonna keep an eye on them whilst I'm out and about and stuff. That's fine there. I don't see us going all the way over here. I really don't, but we'll see just in case it does. Where's golden now? Yeah, it's reacting off of that 90. Slap Forex left and right, top, bottom, and sideways. Bro, I swear down, it's so bad. And it's worse because, like, as I said, I'm calling price to a good extent. Like, that's invalid zone, that's gonna fail, can't trade from there. That's a good zone, you can trade from there. But then, like, obviously it's going where I want it to go, but it's not letting me get into an entry and stuff. And it's like, it's okay, man. It's okay. I just need to remember I'm up like 120 or something, 110 or. Just wait for the next good trade. Simple as that. You know, Forex is like a really naughty child. You tell it behave and it's like, no, F you, dad. Yeah, that's Forex right now. That's Forex right now. You know what I mean? Oh, God.
One minute remaining. I'll lead with Eurozone CPI year on year.
Go 20 seconds. For Eurozone CPI.
Ten seconds.
Okay. Go.
Spot 2%, 2.2% as expected. Month on month, 0.1%, 0.1% as expected. Core year on year, 2.3%, 2.3% as expected.
Euro is doing all right, you know, it's coming out as expected and stuff. Euro is not looking bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, as forecasted. So obviously, no big moves in the market there. Whenever we come in line, obviously, it's not going to give us any great level of volume. It's this price action, man. I swear to God. Oh, diabolical. Diabolical. I mean, the odds of us going up now 200 pips. Not really likely, I think. I might need to just clean up my charts at this rate because half of these zones I've marked out, they're not even gonna bloody trigger. I'll get rid of that one. 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 And that one. And what about the bottom side here? They got a weekly low right there, because we're gonna probably keep coming deep, so I need to mark out a few more zones where price could eventually react from and stuff like that. So you got this level here to that zone there. There's only about 2 pip difference, so I'll just cover that zone instead. We'll probably get away with looking at that on the 1 hour maybe. Oh god, yeah. Let's bring that over to Thursday. Then got this Asian low. I might go to Friday. And then where's the next potential zone? All the way down here. I'm hoping that we don't fall anymore, because you've had a massive 100 pip drop, so I'm hoping that this could potentially hold out for Thursday London session. I think this might go over to New York alongside this also, and they can hope that we can kind of catch a reversal back into these levels or something like that. D, you looking at anything interesting? Because we can't find anything interesting at all, can we? That's alright. That can go as well. Go on the 4 hour. Okay, so that's a weekly high, so that's okay. Odds are this can go all the way over. We're on the 4 hour, aren't we? So we don't need to go that far over. It's funny how the DXY's dropped from that 98.6 has come all the way down to the 97 level, and we've just sat within this 97.6 level. We literally just sat right there. So I think this is interesting why prices chose to sit in that level. But this is a clear channel, man. Really clear channel. Mark that as channel. goes pushing back up again. I don't think it's gonna go much higher, to be fair, because you've already hit 895. I think it might fall off a bit and then rally later on. I don't see it flying much further now. But then that being said, obviously that's the DSR neutral zone in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I think as well. But it's a key area, isn't it? So obviously that's where you get a lot of stuff happening in that level right there. So it's just kind of figuring itself out, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think you're just gonna have to wait and see how this goes. But I don't mind the fact that it didn't really touch into that level there. But yeah. I do like the look of this though still. We fully balanced this candle out as well. Like there's a big gap there, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, and now that's balanced out. So it's going to be interesting to see if New York pushes down and we get a nice body close outside of this level. And then basically nice to see Thursday come back, test it, Friday get bad NFP print, and then just drop all the way down. But obviously I don't know what's going to happen with NFP now that we've got this whole scenario with the what's it called, the shutdown, because I think that's going to delay all the data releases, isn't it, for NFP. So I think it's going to be interesting, and that's all I can say. Can't really say much else. So it goes up 0.92, silver's staying around 1.6, so it's catching up. I was hoping it drops to 97.2 before the euro report, but at least it's a cleaner possible demand. Yeah, I know, but all I'm seeing is that's a demand zone right there, innit? That demand zone right here. I'm glad we didn't really touch it, because all I'm thinking is that if we kind of fill this wick in that we've made today, but we get like a nice strong full bodied bearish candle, I'll be happy with that. And then tomorrow come back up, test that level again, just an actual break retest, and then hopefully we just have to wait for whenever the next big news is going to be, because I don't know how this shutdown is going to affect it. And then push down to 96.2 again, and then continue another leg. Everyone was switching from neutral to bullish on DXY. I was more like, I'm still bearish, but I'm more neutral to bearish. So yeah, I think that we still got more potential move on that to the downside for sure. I think it's possible. Have a look at Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's for yo, look at that. Bitcoin's on a mad one. Bitcoin's on a mad one. I was saying to buy it from here, and if you did, you would have laughed, because you'd have been up really good. And I did say target this area before a potential reversal on the weekly outlook. Bitcoin's killing it, man. I don't see Miko stream. What's happened there? Is he not streaming today? I don't see Miko stream anywhere. Right guys, I think I'm gonna cut the stream here anyway because I need to go to the garage and try and fix this stupid car so I can get it sold and stuff because I don't drive. So I think we will call it there. I don't know if anyone's here or not. Obviously if you're not here it's fine, no worries, I'm talking to myself, but if you're here then fine. Okay, yeah, I'm going over to Mika's. Yeah, I'm not gonna go because I need to go to the garage and stuff, so I won't have time to go and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for coming as always, bro, appreciate it. Take it easy guys, have a good one. See you guys tomorrow, same time again. Let's hope tomorrow is better, but the last 2-3 weeks, honestly since January, it's been horrendous, but what do you expect? The markets are a bit crazy because of Trump, so yeah, but thanks anyway, CS. Hugs, peace out my guy. Thank you for coming. Like, share, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Discord's free. It's in the chat. Actually, I don't know if it is in the chat. Let me just copy all of that stuff over again. There. And then there's a discount code for the Heron copier that I use, which is really, really good. And then here's the link for the Discord. There we go. Boom diggity. Right, so everything's there. Take it easy guys, have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.